Today on NTV News, Munchkins take over our campus,
Sophomores come to visit,
and Lily attempts to make a turkey dinner.
and much more to come here on NTV News.
Come to you from NTV Studios, I'm Zoe Peters.
And I'm Giselle Magana, and we're bringing you the future stories and more for your November news.
This month, we would like to recognize Cole Yoder, a senior at Adair High School who is a welding student here.
Hi, I'm Cole Yoder. I attend the welding program here at the Pryor campus, and I go to Adair High School.
Cole Yoder attends welding to further his knowledge and his career path. We asked him what he does in the meantime.
I work for my dad with construction, and then I work for a CD ranch in Adair.
Cole was also involved in an accident. We asked what happened.
I was starting linebacker on the football team, and the next night, me and some buddies were wanting to go to a friend's house, and we're like, well, let's just hop in the back of the truck and head over there. And then there was a sharp curve that was like a 90-degree curve that we thought was more of like a gradual curve, and he took it too hard, and me, one of my other buddies, were on the toolbox, and we all flew off, and they all rolled, and I just smoked my head. I woke up, I thought I had rocks in my ear, but lost hearing.
His accident affected his sports. With help from another accident, he really can't catch a break.
Then the reason I couldn't play football from that was a month before that I got hit in the head with a baseball, and so it was like a double whammy. So I can still play basketball and baseball though.
We asked Cole what his interests are.
Some of my interests, well, they were cruising on back roads with my friends in the cab, but not recently. I'm still kind of self-PTSD over that. I like working on the farm and working on the ranch. It's just I enjoy it. I like working cows. I just like the environment. And eventually I want to have my own cattle ranch.
Cole has many special talents. I personally asked for an example of this one.
I guess one of my special talents is I can moonwalk.
This has been Lola Kelly with NTV News.
What a great kid, don't you think?
Yes, speaking of kids,
Munchkins on Campus has been a Northeast Tech tradition for 10 years and has been enjoyed by thousands of kids since.
we had a lot of fun dressing up for all the little munchkins for Halloween this year and passing out candy.
We're going to send it to Casey Wilton, who's reporting on this story.
We're giving out 15,000 pieces of candy. For over 10 years, these little munchkins have been coming to our campus. I got a chance to ask some of the munchkins their favorite part about Halloween.
Alright, how was trick-or-treating today?
Good.
It was really good?
Good.
What costume are you wearing?
Batman.
Ooh, heck yeah.
A tiger. Are you gonna be Elsa for Halloween?
Ooh, Elsa. Favorite candy?
Taffy.
What's your favorite part about Halloween?
Eating candy. Trick-or-treating. Happy Halloween. Happy Halloween. Happy Halloween.
Those kids were so cute.
Indeed. Back in October, the sophomores from Mays and Rogers County toured our campus to get an insight about the programs here at Northeast Tech. However, we did Sophomore Showcase a little differently this year. Let's see how that went.
Even a spare passing glance, all just because I ripped my pants. Dadgummit.
The week of October 21st through the 25th, Northeast Tech hosted Sophomore Showcase. We had over 1,000 sophomores show up for the event. It was a great week to show the sophomores everything we had to offer. We had the chance to interview Mr. Pepper on how it went for his class.
The new style of Sophomore Showcase that we've implemented as far as more interaction, less listening to us, more interaction, I think is going to be, beneficial. I think it's completely different than what I did a couple, 3 years ago. I kind of took the stand and deliver approach. I have a son that was kind of my liaison between his age group and my age group, which is a little bit of difference. And he's like, "Dad, we don't want to listen to you. We just want to see what you're doing." So that's the route kind of we took. Next year will be better. Hopefully next year will be better after that.
We also had the chance to speak with Miss Odell on the changes made to Sophomore Showcase.
The Sophomore Showcase was ran differently this year by allowing our incoming sophomores to pick 3 different programs rather than going on specific tracks. So, for example, they got to come to campus right away, and we had all of our programs stationed at the admin building by color. So auto service was one color, auto collision another, so on and so forth. And our students were working those tables and allowed the sophomores to come up and actually pick a bracelet that took them to that specific program. So it was a little more freedom. There was a lot more time in the classroom to do a hands-on activity, and they weren't guided around by tracks like in years past.
We also talked with Miss Hendricks on how it went for her class.
I think we'll see a lot difference in how many students want to come out and interview and are interested in our program. So hopefully we're really recruiting good, and it should be better. I think that a big difference with the kids getting to actually use their hands and do something. It was a big change. We had to get used to, the big thing is the timing, to try to get the timing right, since we only have so long with the sophomores. With stations, we had to use, certain, like only 3 minutes in a station, and we kept moving them. So it was, that's the only challenge that I saw, was the timing. Some people maybe wanted to stay in a station longer and they didn't get to. And again, it depended on how long it took them to get here.
This has been Blake Matthews with NTV News.
Sophomore Showcase this year was a hit. It was super cool that the sophomores could go to 3 programs of their choice. One of our very own, Lily Moore, has made an attempt to cook a turkey for Thanksgiving dinner.
Let's see how that went for her.
Hello and welcome to today's episode of How to Cook an Amazing Thanksgiving Turkey. I'm your host, Lily. We're going to have an amazing Thanksgiving this year just because of my turkey recipe. Here we go, let's get started. First, you're going to need a turkey. Now, get your turkey out, shake it up a little, you can hear all the juices in it. And you just plop her on the table. Now you're going to need a knife. You want to take the turkey out of the bag. You don't need to be careful while you have this big sharp knife. It's okay if you lose a few fingers, just put it in the turkey. Just rip that bad baby off. There we go. Just pull that sucker out, just flop it on. It's time to thaw the bad boy. You just pick her up and you grab her and you just throw her in the bathtub, and then you just put the jets on, let that thing slosh around and go, and then pick her up, give her a few stirs. Maybe the skin will come off, that's okay. But just marinate in the bath water. You just pick the thing up, pick it up by its turkey wings, let it drain a little bit, jiggle it around. What's left, don't know what that is, it's kind of good. All right, I guess that's all right. Then you're ready to cook the thing. It's time to gut the bad boy. Stuff will start coming out of it, that's perfectly normal. You just get your hand and you just stick it in there. You just grab whatever you can get. Down back. Tip it over. Oh, I think you're supposed to go in from this side, but it's fine. Just take these pins off. Off. Your turkey. You're ready to stuff your turkey. Okay, after gutting this son of a gun, you gotta get some things you love to put inside the softball. You just shove her in there. You shove her in there. If it doesn't go in, just keep shoving, it's fine. Look, a lot of people love golf. Throw that bad boy in there, just put it in there. Put your controller in there. Then, after that, we all love our phones and our AirPods. Put that in there as well. Then, you're ready to cook the thing. Now it's time to put the thing in the oven. You get the lid, you slam that thing on there like this, right in the oven. If you don't fit, just shove it so it fits. Just shove it in there and slam it. Turn the oven to about, I don't know, the hottest it can get. Oh, that's the time, but turn it all the way to 700. That sounds about right. It's been 10 minutes. So you take the turkey out the oven, you know, just pull it out nice and easy. You might see that's not totally done. So you just shut the oven and you open the microwave. Just plop this whole bad boy in there. Like that, you shut this and put it in there for about 20 minutes. Now after about 20 minutes, it should be done. Just take it out there. Oh, look at that beautiful turkey. You just set her down and look at there, you got a fresh turkey for Thanksgiving. This has been Lily with how to cook an amazing Thanksgiving turkey in just a few steps.
That's a pretty special way to make a turkey.
I'm not going to eat that, even if you forced me to. Veterans Day was November 11th. Thank you for all those who have served for our country.
We'd like to give a special shout out to Tim Palmer, Foundations of Construction instructor, who was in the 82nd Airborne Division in the Army and on active duty from 1983 to 1986.
And Daniel Eubanks in the Maintenance Department, served 9 months from 1990 to 1991 in the Navy.
He was on the Mississippi warship that fought in Desert Shield.
Our very own Cassidy Shearer, a junior from Claremore, Sequoia, designed the winning pin for Oklahoma BPA. Her pin will be worn by all of the members in Oklahoma at the State Leadership Conference in March.
Then they will have the opportunity to trade pins at the national conference with students from all over the United States.
For her winning design, she was awarded $100 and a plaque along with her pin being represented by all BPA members.
We're so proud of you, Cassidy.
Thanksgiving break begins next week. We want to wish everyone a happy and blessed Thanksgiving.
We have a lot to be thankful for.
Yeah, I'm thankful for you.
And I'm thankful for you too. That's my dog, Charlie.
Can't forget the pets. And lastly, follow us on Instagram and Snapchat at @NTV_studios.
Like us on Facebook.
Thank you for watching this month's news. Stay tuned for our next broadcast. This has been Zoe Peters.
And I'm Giselle Magana signing off. See you next time.
Oh, and stick around for the bloopers.
'Cause every time we touch, I get this feeling, and every time we kiss, I swear I could fly. Can't you feel my heart beat fast? I want this to last. Need you by my side. 'Cause every time we.
What's it feel like giving candy to these kids today?
Tiring.
We're gonna interview somebody else.
You don't have to. No? Okay.
Pick her up by the wing. Now, in the process, a few things might come out. We don't really know what that is.
Don't let your kids watch it! Ah ha ha!
Flop it on there.
Oh, that's hot.
Slaps.
That's hot.
Hello? Yes? Put the lid on top. Shove it in there.
Fly me to the moon.
We just got a letter. We just got a letter. We just got a letter. Wonder who it's from. It's a letter from our friends.
The inner machinations of my mind are an enigma.
Oh, magic conch shell, what do we need to do to get out of the kelp forest?
Coach texted me. Just pick up the devil.
The shell has spoken!
So here's some instructions. We don't need those.
Shove it in there. Doesn't go in, just keep
Gary! I was just looking for the sports channel, Gary.